Hi there, I'm Dredge, and welcome to the Deep. Today, we're playing Peglin. If you haven't heard of Peglin, it's a fun little game where you are a bunch of goblins, one at a time, and you throw balls and spheres and orbs down pegboards, interacting and upgrading points as you go. So we have a couple choices. The round rail. This is the rogue character. Every time you land an attack, it applies a random debuff to the enemy. And I would need to win a battle with 100 bulwark to unlock the next class. There's the Spinventor, who uses their keen mind to modify the properties of pegs and orbs. Unique orbs get +1, +2. The first number is the bonus number of points scored whenever you hit a peg. The second one is the bonus number of points if you have landed a critical hit. We will start on Crucible 1 with the Spinventor, and we're going to angle to get 100 bulwark. So we're going to lean hard into it whenever possible. So I get a pebble, which is kind of a curse item. I get to choose a starting bonus. The decoy orb. Enemies don't get their extra turn for the first reload. The apple, increasing max health by 15%. By 15. Or the unicorn horn, which is just busted strong. Your aimer, which shows the trajectory of your orb, is longer and displays an additional bounce. Thank you very much. I will definitely take that. Do I not have the music on? Hold up. I am so sorry. Okay. So, this is our guy. These are the enemy guys. Whoever I click is who I will attempt to target. Most attacks hit the first enemy in a line. There's usually ground enemies and air enemies. Oh, I just accidentally fired my first ball. Okay, I fired a pebble, which intersected with 14 pegs. This is the Splat Orb, which has a 3/6. Applies rubber slime for every 5 regular spaces hit. Gold spaces with a little thing inside reward you with 1 gold for every one you hit. Now I can plan out my turn to maximize the things I hit and the effects I hit with. In this case, I know that I will be hitting this target, and I only need to deal 6 to defeat them. I want to maximize my gold collected, which lets me buy things at shops, get rid of orbs, interact with events, etc. So, I'm going to throw it this way. Now, this is sticky. Bomb destroys everything you can. I annihilate the next guy, a new slime pops in, much like Tetris. I only have 2 more enemies to collect as much gold as possible, so I should be doing that. There we go. That's good money. approximately 2 turns until I end up killing them. So let's try to delay that. Get more gold. Just try to hit at least 2 every shot. That refreshes the board state. Let's see if I can get in here. Probably hit them on the next turn. More gold to get. Yeah. Let's drop it down. There we go. More gold. And a lot of damage. So I took no damage. I have 100 health. I can use my banked gold, I have 57, in order to purchase a new orb, which immediately gains +1, +2. I can also upgrade an orb. The orbs I'd like to upgrade are the signature orb, the splat orb. However, my real goal is to remove my basic pebbles and start getting as much bulwark as possible. I have a choice to purchase one of 3 new balls. The duplicate orb, which duplicates every critical strike hit and every reload hit 1 time. The red orb bounces more, and the swolt orb upgrades pegs that are hit. Now when a peg is hit, it has a permanent +2 buff to it. What that means is that every time you refresh the board, you get a brand new bonus to hitting that orb again. This is like a late game scaling orb. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my map. I'm here. I can either save my money and try to go to an early shop, or I can start hunting elites. There are 2 elites in this act. 1, 2. And I'll be playing from this way probably. If I can get a full left bank, I can hit this elite and this shop. Then I get a treasure, 2 treasures, and another elite. So because I do want to destroy an elite before a shop by going left, I need to upgrade an orb. So I'm going to take the swolt orb. I'm going to upgrade it. And now I want to go towards the left. I would also like to collect at least 1 gold. And because I have the unicorn horn, I can do that really effectively. That's what I'm talking about. Style points. You encounter a weathered old Peglin, flipping a poker chip through their nimble fingers. Do you consider yourself a gambler? So, the way this works is you can potentially lose HP or gain a relic. It's a 50-50 chance to either lose health or get a relic. Or you can invest with him, giving over all of your gold and gaining more gold if you survive to the third act. because I don't have a lot of gold, but I do have a lot of health, I'm gonna flip. I got a relic. Bottom slots gain multipliers that double or halve your shot damage. Thank you. You win the flip. The other Peglin gives you a wry smile and hands over the chip. Thanks for playing. Can't wait until next time. Okay. Going left is gonna be hard. I don't know if I can guarantee it. Heyo. We win that 50-50. Each event and character map is themed around a different play concept. So for these oozes, not only is the map shaped like an ooze, but it also is saying to target their vulnerable spots. Bombs deal damage to all targets on the screen. So, first goal is to survive, second goal is to land it into the ×2 pit. This way would be safer. Critical strike. Bam. Start blowing some bombs. These guys are getting kind of close. There's a lot of them on the screen. There we go. That's kind of how this game is played. You just try to maximize your gold income. This is the Omagorb level 1 downgrades every peg it hits, but it causes excess damage to carry over to the next enemy. I don't know why it's giving me an exclamation point. I'm taking a best foot forward. The first peg hit each shot gets +10 permanently. And you can see the upgrades. +30. It's insane. Okay, I now believe I have sufficient scaling to survive this boss. Now I just want to get 2 gold and into the boss fight. How best to do that? Here? There we go. Alright, so these guys have 3 vulnerable points at their stem. If you shoot the ball, you can predict which basket it will roll in. It will then kind of swing back and forth. So if you land it in the center basket, you'll be usually landing some way like this. You can also land it in between to hit the other spots. In this case, I want to start off by trying to get this best foot forward onto any peg and then refreshing the board. The easiest way is going to be through the center. So I want to get into the center. There we go. Now if I target this shot again, it always is going to deal 10 more damage baseline. So I can go into any other pot as long as I can just bounce this and keep refreshing it. In this case, the refreshes are now on the left side. So I'd like to aim for that. Refreshes are still over there. There we go. turns too. Another refresh. Whoops, missed the refresh. So it's applying a perm plus 3 to every peg it encounters. To heal and keep my health high, but I don't have another elite combat for a while, so I shouldn't have to worry. I can take the ether wheel, refresh the board when this orb leaves the board. That's great. Two's Company applies double damage slime to every 9 hit, and the Swoltorb. So, my new top priority is to upgrade my best foot forward because it's just so broken, and the Swoltorb second. So first, best foot forward, and we're going to take that to level 3. I don't need other orbs right now. I now get a no relic for beating an elite. Either the bag of orange pegs. Attacks get an increasing damage multiplier based on the number of used or removed pegs, or the inconspicuous ring. Bouncers, which are these things right over here, contribute to damage. No, I'll take the bag of orange pegs. That sounds awesome. Alright. I'd like to go to this shop. No, I don't want to go to this shop. I have 0 gold. So my new plan is to go left. The easiest way to do that is to roll here. So I need to lose some momentum. And then just roll. There we go. Okay. So these spiders move up and down every turn. This bat is kind of the most damage represented. Slimes are dangerous if they get close, but the bats are the real problem. So, next turn, this will be blocking the bat from attack. And this turn, this is blocking it. So every turn they go up and down, and you need to deal with everything. The bombs on this map are for the spiders, because they kind of catch you up. And it's shaped like a web, of course. So we need the bombs to deal with the slimes and the spiders. This map is all about bomb hunting, because you deal damage for every bomb to all targets. There's a bomb. Completely take out one target. Need some more damage. I want to hit another bomb. consider healing. I might get healing relics in the shop. I can upgrade my Swoltorb another time instead. And I'll try to stop taking as much damage. Alright, I'd like to go to the right, and then I can go to the left. Going to the left is a punishment, and I don't get a second shop. So I want to focus on achieving that at all costs. How can I do that? Right like this. Boom. Free relic. Ambiguous amulet. Wall bounces contribute to damage. Well, thank you. So, there's a certain way you can aim, and I forget what it is, to hit all 5 bombs. I could look it up, but like, no. So I would like to go to either the left or the right. The right gives me more functionality though, so I think I'd like to go right, because I get additional optionality guaranteed. So for this, I just recommend navigating, unless you have a way to pop all the bombs guaranteed. A good slime. Whenever slime is applied to a peg, it gets upgraded +5. Now, we want to play off this good slime, which means we want to upgrade this from every 5 hit to every 4 hit to every 3 hit. And we want to collect an additional slime orb of some kind. Let's go to the left to guarantee 2 question marks. Question marks tend to be more valuable than combats, and they usually don't cost you HP. So let's go to the left. So much of the forest has turned against you, but one particular tree in this clearing feels like the last vestige of goodwill. You see an opportunity to take care of the tree and be taken care of in turn. So the leaves look pretty healthy. I think we should tend to the roots. With your help, the tree's roots stretch out to cover new ground. You feel a deep sense of peace that persists after you leave the clearing. That'll be my rests heal for more. So I'm investing in my survival for Act 3. I can still heal here and here if I need to. Slime boss does deal some damage. Alright, so I would like to be guaranteed a fight so I can heal. So I would like to go left. Can I make that happen? Ooh, this is very random. So you can kind of calculate your trajectory if you're careful enough. And I see a trajectory right here, like billiards. So I need to get this to bounce the way I want it to bounce. So I think we're gonna do that like this. Is that gonna be enough? Hey, it worked. Get dialed in. Alright, so tree guys have a lot of HP. They move forward, and then they stop. section. And if you hit in between these, you're almost guaranteed to drop down. So each of these represents these tree guys. Their weakness is in their core. To get to the core, you need to batter their sides or drop through their skulls. Like that. You have to choose what you want to do. Because we have the maximum number of enemies on screen this turn and next turn, I think it would be wise to aim for their head. In this case, I want to choose the guy on the right because his refresh is higher up, and I am using the best foot forward. Isn't that a sentence to say? So I'm just going to drop him right here. Position it right. Almost. Times 2. And a crit. Destroyed one hit. Okay. In this case, that's the correct recommended targeting. So, I want to refresh this orb and get it going for me again. I also want to hit bomb. Hitting 2 bomb guarantees that all of these guys are just wrecked. And you can just drill straight down to a bomb if you so desire. So I'm going to do essentially that and keep aiming for this peg. So bounce off the refresh. Hit some bombs and a crit. Half damage on a hit, but that barely matters. Alright, let's get some gold. Oh. Can't even heal. Didn't get enough gold. Sad. Alright, I'll take it. I will be guaranteed a heal on this next fight if I want it. Okay, there is a reason to discard your orbs. When the next orb is far more important to get off early than this orb, you should go ahead and discard your basic pet balls for your upgrades. So, I want to upgrade some pegs as early as possible and then refresh. This gets my bonus damage online as early as possible. Deals a lot of damage. It'd be nice if it stopped dropping into the fire. Okay. Guarantee to do that. Alright. After attacking with this orb, the next orb fired will attack all enemies. After attacking with or discarding this orb, the next orb fired will attack all enemies at max level. Critsobalos. Trigger a crit every blank hit up to 10 times. When drawn, so when you pull this orb out of your bag, you convert 1 regular peg to a crit peg. So it increases the number of crits that you get over time as well. And it upgrades. Trigger crit every 6. When draw, convert 2. And when discarded, the next orb is guaranteed to be a crit. which is kind of insane. Or I can upgrade an orb. These are both max level. I'd like to start upgrading my Splat Orb. Before I do other things, I think I should focus on the things I'm doing. Alright. Guaranteed an elite fight. Let's try to get 2 gold on the way down. Okay. This corridor looks promising. Oh yeah. That's some smooth navigation. Okay, so we're up against Greater Slime, who will show up in 2 turns. He can do some bad things to you. So this is a damage check. Can you get through 550 HP of slimes before this guy gets to you? Which means we want to be making sure we have our best foot forward. Alright, let's aim for this too. How this map works. These are representatives of the slimes as they're coming towards you. So you need to break into their ranks. So times 2 over here. I want to stay away from the fire. So let's just gather gold and try to move. Times 2. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Let's aim away. And try to trigger this refresh orb. Get this 30 up and running again. Is this enough damage? Play off the 30. Oh yeah. Oh, we got damage, alright. Aim away from the fire. I learned my lesson. I want my better orbs. Aim away from the fire. Okay. Hit a refresh. Right down here. Oh no, not the fire. Oh, hooray. Ow, 7 damage. That's okay. Oh. Alright. So, I can heal, which I should consider doing. I can do one more thing. The Omega Orb. They really want me to take it. Because it has a blue seal, but I don't know what that really means. I mean, it's strong. What does it upgrade to? It makes it worse. Ew. Choose company. We do like slimes. The Slime Sector applies slimes and upgrades if you get more pieces of it. This is the lower left of the 5 pieces of the Sector. Upgrading it is very well worth it. One of them is a multiply ball orb, which scales so well. I'm going to take that. Do I want a double damage slime? Do I want an upgrade or do I want a heal? I can only do one. Upgrading the assemble. Isn't possible. I can upgrade my slime orb, which honestly I think is worth it. Take a new relic. Attacks gain -1/+1 for every crit on the board. I don't really have a lot of crit synergy, and I would like to have more non-crit pegs. I mean, it just basically means aim for crits, but right now I'm already aiming against and towards this multiplier rack, so I don't really want two things telling me how to aim. Every shot is a crit when fired below 50% health. That's awesome. Okay. So, let's get some gold. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I bounce into the fire. Almost. If I can get it like that. Ow. Nope. Hooray. Only lost 2 health. Okay, every shot is a crit because I'm below 50% health. I want to get to the Swolt Orb. It doesn't matter if I do it right now or later. I want to aim against this, which means I need to fire my orb away. Aha. Okay, I want to fire my orb away again. That's okay, I upgraded some orbs on the way. Applies rubber slime for every normal peg in. Alright, I now take damage every round. And I win. I get a full heal. I now have 67 gold. And I can upgrade none of my orbs. I don't need to heal. The Activate Orb. The next orb drawn gets +X+Y, where X and Y are this orb's regular and crit damage. So, taking this turns it from a 1-3 to a still a 1-3, and then eventually a 2-4. It's a buff. If you don't have any other power, you might want to consider taking the buff. Another Swolt Orb, we know how that works. The Ball Lightning. Zaps an additional peg every bounce. Can target any enemy. On a crit, attacks all enemies in a column, like a lightning strike. Zaps up to 2 pegs, zaps up to 3 pegs. This is really good for activating orbs. And if you have multipliers on those orbs, they get activated by ball lightning. That's a great choice. Let's take it, and let's upgrade it. We now have our choice of one of 3 boss relics. The Defresh potion. All orbs get morbid, but boards contain 1 less R, or refresh. So our orbs can now activate off of dead pegs. They won't get slowed down by the dead pegs, but you'll still get any bonus they would have had, including bonuses when upgraded but not refreshed. Haglin's Satchel randomly adds 2 orbs to your deck, then randomly upgrades orbs 4 times. This is better the fewer basic pebbles that you have remaining in your inventory. And the Electro-Pegnet. So, regular points and bomb points become weak magnets. Refresh points and crit points become strong magnets. The effect is in full strength for 4 seconds, and then gradually decreases over the next 8 seconds for a total of 12 seconds of empowered ability. This increases the number of pegs you will collide with very good reliability, and when paired with Unicorn Horn, helps you kind of choose your shot even better. I think these have really good synergy, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Electro-Pegnet. On to the next act. Forest complete. Welcome to the next act. The castle. With the best soundtrack ever. We're just going to jam for a second. Here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, apply some rubber slime, and our board is very refreshing. These will go away. Over time, they don't respawn. You see how they're kind of dotted? It indicates that's a temporary peg, not a permanent peg. So, they want money. Always aim for money. Whatever you do. This is the Electro-Pegnet, causing a lot of things to be hit. The ball lightning ignores shields. Right here still. Just gonna wait until it's nice and close. Crush your shield. This through something and refresh. There we go. Let's get some money. Touching me, I still want money. Boom. Alright. Gain a new peg, upgrade a peg, don't need to heal. I can upgrade my ball lightning to be even better. I can get a second ball lightning. I can get a shock orbsorber. This is a scaling orb that every time you've detonated a bomb, which will occur more likely because of our electropegnet, it gets +1/+1. So on a board that has 10 bombs, this can be a 16-17 orb. On a board that has few bombs, it is not as good. There are pegs that convert, or orbs that convert pegs into bombs, and relics that do the same. Red orb is bouncy. In this case, I would like some late game damage scaling. Do I want to upgrade right now? There's a shop. There's a shop after an elite. This is a guaranteed elite because whether I get the bonus check or I go straight down, I'm guaranteed an elite into a shop and then a treasure. Whereas this one, I only get an elite or a shop. This one gives me a guaranteed both. I want to go left. And because I want to go left, I have to fight an elite, which means I want stronger orbs rather than more orbs. Or I need consistency. That's late game consistency. I think this is consistency. Ball lightning. Okay, I want to go left. This only is effect during combats, I think. There we go, and we go left. You stumble onto a strange mirror with shadows flickering in the reflection. You're drawn closer and closer until your nose is nearly touching the glass. The shadows are speaking a language you've never heard before, but you understand their offer. This gives you like an infinite orb if you remove all of your current orbs. If you don't have a lot of upgrades, I would choose the remove all, and then you get a super strong orb to replace the crap ones with. If you have good orbs, like I do, I wouldn't do that. I'd rather remove an orb of my choice, a basic pebble, to make my deck more consistent. Okay, so these little lines represent the arrows, and each arrow has a bomb at the end of it. I would like to hit pegs and then get a refresh. So, the refreshes I have immediately available are here and here. So I want to wait until this has just left the board for the maximum number of hits. Wow. That didn't do much. Okay, let's reload the board with a better orb. There we go. Oh. get more slimes to trigger a good slime, gain another bolt lightning, shuffle the locations of crit and refresh every 5 pegs hit. I'm going to tell you why this is amazing. If you're not able to hit one of these, it shuffles its location. In addition, it can shuffle them into the path of your bounces that would otherwise go through normal spots. And with the Electropegnet, it tends to increase the likelihood that it will reshuffle onto something that would have stopped your progress. So it makes your turn more likely to hit. It's just really high quality, and I will demonstrate that shortly. We want left. Make sure we get that extra room. Okay, we get a free relic, but it's random. Short fuse. Bombs detonate in 1 hit. That has synergy with my shock or absorb orb. The cookie, heal 1 every time the board is refreshed. That's really good. Or rallying heart, post-battle healing, which is the one that you can buy, is increased by 1% for every orb in my deck, which is currently plus 10%. I want the cookie. There's no real way to get it. Guaranteed. Except for just being lucky and awesome. Okay, we get a random fight. Aim away from the fire. We want crits. We're not guaranteed a crit already. We just need to deal a lot of damage early on. Aim away from the fire. Aim away from the fire. Oh hey look, it's a fire. Guess where you should aim? Not there. Oh hey look, it's a fire. You know what's over here? I'll give you a hint. It's not a fire. Oops. I need to refresh. Awesome. Boom. Okay, I could heal. Before I go into an elite, I can save my gold for the shop. I can get the Lazorb. Fires with huge force. Only hits, refreshes, crits, and bombs, and pierces through all others. Extra bouncy, low gravity. The reason this is good is that every turn, it lets you select an effect. So you can effect. You're basically guaranteed 1 effect. And with the unicorn horn, it guarantees 2 effects. Because you can bounce from 1 special orb into another special orb. Either getting 2 bombs off in 1 turn for 100 damage, getting a crit and a refresh off, or a refresh and a refresh. Very good for activating special orbs if you have synergy with special orbs, like 1 synergy, 2 synergy. Because it is extra bouncy, it gets extra synergy with the ambiguous amulet. This is pretty synergistic. I could just buy it right now, and it would upgrade to be stronger. I could also upgrade the Reorbanizer, which shuffles pegs even more often. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Lazorb to guarantee refreshes when I need them. And then we'll go and fight a boss. Try not to land in the fire. Try to get 2 gold. 2 gold guaranteed, and fire. 4 gold. Take 2, gain 2. Going into a shop, that's not bad. Alright, this is the grabbing hand wall. If it gets to you, you're gonna have a bad time. And the final boss is gonna be this guy, which is the super wall, where if he gets to you, you insta die, and that's game over. So I'm now on a damage check run. I need to be able to deal massive amounts of damage before this guy gets to me and kills me. So nothing else matters. Build for full damage. Aim away from the fire. Not that it matters. 372. Yeah, how do you like me now? Ooh, that's not good. Next event is a guaranteed shop, so we might want to save our money. We have 71 money. Infernorbs are good at detonating bombs and destroying shields and hurting you. Replenish orbs are guaranteed a refresh, which guarantees a cookie. And also resets my other bonuses on the field. I can also upgrade my Lazorb for more damage, but upgrading my Reorbanizer seems even better. Upgrading my Shock Orbzorber will also help with damage. I think I'll do that, just so, in case there's red bombs, I can scale into them. Okay, I get a relic, projectile tax deal overflow, or bombs apply blind 1 when damaging enemies. I'll take the overwhammer. Ow. Ow. Fantastic, that gives me 50 gold going into a shop. I can either buy a remove and one of these weak. I can buy any of the 4 strong relics, and I can buy any of the 2 uncommon or 1 rare orbs. Electro Orbit is a mini version of the Electro Pognet. I think I'd like to take a strong relic. Refill a Buster. Whenever the board is refreshed, which we do fairly often with this, so that's pretty great. deal damage to all enemies equal to the number of pegs restored. So the longer it's been since you've restored pegs, the more damage Refilibuster does to the target to all enemies every time the number of pegs. So if you replenish 10 pegs on the board with a refresh effect, you deal 10 damage to all enemies. An unlimited number of times a turn. The Basalt Totem, post-battle upgrading, now increases the option to increase your max HP by 4. That increases the effectiveness of our Knife's Edge. The more max health we have, the more consistently we can stay safely in a low health mode to guarantee all shots are crits. The Navigation Inflation. Anytime you collect gold during navigation, it's worth 4, which our strategy of gaining 2 gold at the end of every navigation basically becomes gain 4 gold, which means this pays for itself in about 6 rooms, and then it starts turning me a profit. You could take it if you're suffering for gold, but I consistently have the gold I need to get my objectives done. Or Suffer the Sling. Your Pebballs get +1, +2. We still have 3 Pebballs left. So that would be a net upgrade. When you upgrade a Pebball, normally it gets +1, +2. So that's like saying give a free +1 level to 3 pieces you own. I think the obvious option is the Refilibuster, and the less obvious option is the Basalt Totem. Do I want to lean into crit, or do I want to lean into damage to all enemies? I think AoE damage, especially with this act heavily featuring AoE fights, I will take the Refilibuster. Alright. If I end up going left, I'm guaranteed to get these 2 rooms, no matter what happens. If I end up going right, I have an option. I would like to go right, and I also get an additional encounter. So, I'd like to go right. Hooray. I wanted to lose the horizontal inertia on that shot. So you see when I target like this, it's going to decrease the distance my ball will travel before friction slows it down. So if I want to decrease its horizontality, how many times it bounces off the walls. Okay. So, upcoming is a new piece. This is the caster. The caster deals a lot of damage. However, we can target the caster with a couple of the ball effects. The first one is Ball Lightning. Can target any enemy. So, in 3 turns, I need to draw Ball Lightning. Or Best Foot Forward. I can discard 1 extra orb every turn. So my maximum reach is this turn 1, this turn 2, this turn 3. This when the mage is out. If I discard 1 orb a turn, I can guarantee hit the mage the first turn she's out. It's a pro gamer move. That's the fire. Over here is not the fire though. So you might not want to hit these bombs just yet. It's usually better to wait for the bombs to hit the archers, because archers have low health. So I'm just gonna aim right here. She's here, and I can hit her. Alright. I want to crit. I am below half health, so all of my attacks are guaranteed to be crits. I just want to not end up in the fire. Okay, I want to hit some bombs. Let's go slow mode. And let's try to hit a bomb. It's a dense orb, meaning it has a lot of inertia. It activates each peg 2 times, so pegs that are upgraded are activated a bonus time. Pegs that have slimes on them are also activated a bonus time. The Rev Orb, or a Two's Company, which applies double damage slime to every 9 regular pegs hit. I can also heal, but right now I'm critting, which I really like. Or I can upgrade, get my late game bomb up, upgrade my laser, or reorganize more. I think, given the fact that I could have a shop at random, I don't want to spend too much money. Maybe I do. I think we upgrade the reorganizer. Alright. I like elite fights, particularly because this fight deals no damage to you, unless it hits you. So it doesn't matter what HP you're at going into this fight. So I'd like to go right. Hi, Obi. How's it going, my little guy? It's good to see you. I don't work tomorrow, so don't worry. I can be up late. Obi concerns over me. 2 gold. And we go right. Well done steak. Heal 6 when reloading. The fewer pegs you have, the fewer orbs you have, the more often this goes off. The more willing you are to discard your orbs, the more often this goes off, and it's an excellent in-combat sustain relic. So I don't have a consistent way to activate these bombs, but Obi decided I'm going left because he clicked my mouse with his foot. Okay, Obi, you're a master tactician. I trust you. You're so very smart. Ah, yes, I definitely wanted to look at a shop. You're right, Obi. Maybe the other way was just too dangerous. Yeah. Now indeed. Hi, Obi. You're very soft. How are you today, sir? Sit on my lap. Is that what you want to do? visiting, sir? Alright, this is the mage. He teleports around and deals lots of damage, I think. I don't really recall what he does, to be honest with you. 1k health, though. So this is a bit of a damage check. Alright, that's the fire. We don't want to be there. Let's be as far away from the fire as I can aim. But who knows? The electropognant is strong. About 400 damage. 50 on turn 1. Bam. Oh wow, that was a lot more than 450. Okay, let's get that refresh on. Kicker, sir. Upgrade an orb. Yeah. Let's upgrade our shock orbsorber. And we get another relic. Next is the boss. So, either prime slime, which every 11 pegs hit, has a random positive slime applied. And we have the good slime. Whenever slime is applied, it also gets +5. So every 11 pegs we hit, it gets +5 and a random positive slime effect. Or the duplication station. Every 4 shots starts with a +1 multi-ball. Multi-balls mean you have 2 balls on the field doing stuff, and they can both activate different multipliers. This increases your damage reach. But I think we should lean into our slime effect. Especially because this scales with board refreshes. Because every time it refreshes, it gets to keep its mojo. Alright, let's get some gold. And then let's go burn down the wall. Tear down this wall. So, every round, he gets 1 square closer. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rounds, and then he kills you. So, you should try to deal more than 7,000 damage in 9 rounds, or die. It's really up to you. So, this one should start some slimes up and running. We want refreshes because we have the best foot forward, so we should actually lean towards the fire because that's where the refreshes are. Which means that +40 can be hit multiple times. We don't need to worry about hitting these guys. ×2. Bam. 1648. One of them's gone. Alright, we can hit this +40 peg one more time. Boom, boom. Oh, it's hitting multiple times with the slime. Yes. Oh, the slime upgrade is actually amazing. Oh, prime slime is incredible. Oh, the synergy. Ooh. Annihilated. Okay. Applies rubber slime. What if I apply it to that orb right there? And everything's a crit because I'm below 50% HP? Yeah, how about we do that? Oh no, I might lose 2 HP. Whatever will I do? You are the power of lightning. And how well it scales with my +5s. Okay. You're a stone, therefore I don't want to activate you. +5s are just absolutely insane. This is doing so much work. Watch how much it's flashing. Oh, and ×2. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, annihilated. Oh, that was brutal. Yeah, don't really need that. Might want another one of these. There's a lot of bombs in this third phase. I'd like to remove an orb. Do I want a second shock or absorber? Possibly not, and the reason is the Spinventer unique orbs get +1/+2. If I take another one of these, both of them lose 1/2. Might not be worth it. Instead, I think I'll upgrade my laser orb. May as well. Get some more damage out of it. And just pass. Keep my gold for later. Cursed Mask. Orbs get +2/+4 while you have any negative status effect. You start each battle with Confusion 4. There are some negative status effects in Phase 3, but in general, this is strong early game and weaker later. Molten Mantle. You can no longer obtain money in battle, but your current shot's total damage is dealt to the target enemy for every 3 gold that you would collect. So I'm locked at 70 gold for the rest of the game. I can sell it if I want, but whenever I would collect gold, it deals as much damage as it's accumulated instantly, which is probably insane. Or all attacks have -4, -4, but every peg activated gets upgraded, which means my first shot will do no damage pretty much, but I'll upgrade the entire board. This is going to be insane with the amount of refreshes I have. So, this is amazing scaling damage, and this is amazing burst damage. I think I have sufficient burst damage. I think I proved that on the previous floors. So we're going to take the Glorious Suffering. First shot's a little worse, but once I refresh the board, that second shot goes crazy. Or that second bounce. We're up against the dragon. The dragon wants you to clear a large number of pegs. That's the main challenge. Okay. These are shadow guys. They're very fast, and they attack you. So, remember, we have -4, -4. We need to hit refreshes. Hey look, they hit a refresh. If it lands on a black hole, I don't get my bonuses, but I do score the shot's damage. These guys run up to you fast. Lazorb. The next orb is extra bouncy. the collider ball damage. Convert every 9 red bombs hit, every 9 regular pegs hit into red bombs. Convert the first peg hit to a red bomb. If you can ignore bomb damage, it's great. Otherwise, no, that's dangerous as heck. Highway Orbery, level 2. Can be upgraded any number of times to add +1/+2. If you have a infinite orb that's like level 3, or a very small deck size, or you don't have a lot of upgrades to do, this is perfectly fine. But if you have any level 1 orbs, I wouldn't really need it. In fact, I'm going to upgrade. Actually, I'm not. I can save my gold. I don't have to buy anything at all. Haha, I've broken free of your web of capitalism, game. Ow. Money. Freedom. Okay. Mushrooms. These are a new enemy type to me. And crystal slimes? I'm not familiar. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never seen this map before. New content. Let's go. That's a fire. You know what this is? Not a fire. Ooh, everything's debuffed. Why are they debuffed? Who knows? Ooh. 3/3. Dang. I want that refresh. Later, nerds. Lazorb OP. Every attack is crit, doesn't activate crits, converts regular pegs into crits. I don't really want to upgrade my regular pegs, I'm going to be real with you. I'd rather hoard gold and go right here. I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to hoard my gold. I want to go to the right to get a chance at this shop. So, how can I do that? Reduce my vertical inertia. That's how. Or my horizontal. Okay. Bugs. Just like the last spiders, they go up and down, they deal more damage, and they attack us. These are like bats, but upgraded. But you know what they aren't? Laser-proof. Target any enemy on a crit, attacks targets in a column. I'm likely to get a crit. But sometimes maybe I just zap them. We just do a little zappinating. Give me money. Yay. Create more money. I would like to invest. Do I want to upgrade an orb? Yes. You are now level 3. And now I want to go to a shop. Okay. Yes. I have enough money for 2 relics. I can take this very suggestively shaped one. No. More best foot forward, more rub orb, splator, ball lightning now. Okay. The Adventurine. The first peg hit by every orb gets +10. I already have a lot of that going on with the prime slime. I don't know how much more scaling I need, but that's a great choice. Subtraction reaction. At the start of your turn, apply damage reduction slime to X number of pegs, where X is the number of times that you lost health last turn. So if I was affected by 5 points of damage, I would deal 5 slimes a damage reduction slime, which reduces the damage my enemies would deal to me. And that also applies good slime. Bad cheese. Deal 20 times the number of reloads damage to all enemies when reloading. If you have a small deck size, it's great. Eye of Turtle. Orb and relic battle rewards get an additional option to choose from. So if you were offered 3 orbs, you now are offered 4. If you're hunting for orbs, that's a good choice. And we do want deflection, but I doubt we're going to get it this run. So instead, let's take subtraction reaction because it applies slimes. And let's also take adventurine. More scaling isn't bad, and we want as much power as we can have. And I don't need to worry about the pebulbs, I can just keep discarding them. There's only 3 of them, and my deck is large enough that I'm unlikely to draw 2 pebbles in a row. And if I am, I'm unlikely to have 3 in a row, so I'm guaranteed both turns without a non-special thing to do. Alright, what direction do I want to go? I want access to as many elites as I can get. So 1, 2 elites with 2 chests, 3 chests. If I stick right, I can get what I want. So let's go right. Okay, these are red bombers. Red bombs, when exploded, deal damage to your health, but also all enemies. They're volatile. Basically just crit. It's really not hard when you have Overwhammer and Electropogna. They usually die before they even get a chance to run up to you and explode. Orb, which detonates bombs and deals self-damage. I can take a Refurbisher, which upgrades Orb's hit. I'm already kind of upgrading Orb's hit, but I mean, it's not bad. It's a faster scaling version of the Swoltorb. Swoltorb level 3 is a +4, and this is a +7. But it doesn't have any base damage on its own. It doesn't deal damage. It can trigger effects that deal damage, but it won't deal damage when fired. I can start upgrading. I can heal. Can I handle this? Do I need to handle this? I don't think I need it. Okay, I want to keep going to the right. Okay, just like this. And we get a free relic. Enhanced gunpowder. Bombs activate nearby pegs when detonated. If only they activated nearby bombs. It'd be a shame if someone were to blow up the treasure chest. But sadly, I'd have to hit it twice, and I forgot to do that. Wait, I went the way I wanted. That's a ghost. I've never seen this guy before. The Japanese for 4 is death. I guess these are invisible pegs. Over the pegs first. All the pegs have an orbit. This provides more slimes. Yes, please. Am I gonna visit a shop? No, not if I can help it. Add. Upgrade. Heal. Bombs deal more damage. Board gets more gold. Do I scale off of gold? No. No, I don't. Do I want bombs to deal more damage? Oh, I just pressed... Oh, whoops. Can I do that again? Okay, I'm gonna redo this fight. I'm sorry. Every time I hit one of his ghost orbs, more of him becomes material. Right? Again. This time we're not going to forget to take our relic. I will take extra crits. Sure. That sounds pretty consistent. Alright, I'd like to stay right, I think. Going right goes right. I like to get some money. Alright, money got. Take a relic, a button. Board has another crit. Okay, I'm getting a lot of crits here. And we go right. I realize I should have planned that. The Dark Obelisk. Gain the Orbalisk. The Orbalisk scales up for every pebble you have in the deck, and every Boldorb when you level it up. I can also remove a pebble instead for greater consistency. The orb is affected by Spin Vent Originality. The Orbalisk deals high single target damage and can deal damage in a line or in a column, which is fine against this target. It's a single target damage. I will take it. No, I will not take it. I don't have gold to level up the Orbalisk. It's better at higher levels. As you're running down your hand down the corridor, you discover the entrance to a small passageway. Enter the passageway, takes you over here, and lets you continue. But I want this, please. Whenever a crit is triggered, how am I gonna trigger a crit? Oh no, it's not like I can trigger a crit with this, or with this, or with this. Or, you know, the +1 or the +2 on these lucky pennies and special buttons. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Oh, I blew up the key, so I get a second free relic. In this case, a turkey leg. Wall chicken, which is a reference to Castlevania. Okay. In we go. We're up against a boss. We have more than 50% HP. It's the ghost again. Okay. Every time I hit this, it's generating additional. Nice. I can gain another slime orb, which is automatic scaling. I can also get a memory orb, deals an additional +3/4 damage for every peg hit this battle. Can target any enemy, can only be used once. So you discard this orb every time you see it, and eventually when you draw it, it's strong enough to one-shot the enemy, is the theory. In this case, I'm about to go into the final fight. I should either upgrade an orb or heal, and because I don't have any good orbs to upgrade, I will. All attacks get 10% of the previous attack's attack damage as bonus damage, or prevent the first time you lose health. I will take the Echo Chamber for even more damage. extra money. These weather vanes will force you to attack them. Orbs again and again. I should be able to out DPS just about every encounter. Let's remember to get some money if we can. Electro Orbnet, Inferno Orb, or another Ball Lightning. I can also heal all the way up to full health. Against the final boss, that's basically full value. I'll take it. No point in gold anymore. Just try to get out without triggering any bombs. Okay. So, we can kind of see the multipliers. That's a 0.5, that's a 2, that's a 2, that's a 1, that's a 0.5. Well, good luck to us. We went in the late game. Just hit a bunch of refreshes. Waste our time with pebbles. We have the guaranteed refresh. He's going to get real close to us and attack. Refreshes here or here. Damage. Too bad for him, but I deal more. Now there's burning pegs, which just applies some self-damage as you hit them. Fair. Pushes me, discard the pebble. Sorry, my friend, but I'm a-charging my laser, and I'm a-firing my laser. This one's for you, Nips. Alright. Run summary. You've unlocked these in custom mode. Subtraction reaction and wall chicken. Victory. Shows the progress. Boss, boss, boss. levels and their rank. Shows my relics. Good game. Well, thank you very much for joining me down here in the deep. I've been your host, Dredge. You've been watching me play Peglin. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your time. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more Peglin here on Dredge the Deep. Alright, see you in a bit.